y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm MJ and this is the Dixie Gypsy. It has finally shown up. Finally. And it by being, hold on, it's a little heavy. Ugh. My table is finally here. I can finally get my office put back together. For what, like the third time now? I'm going to try to stop. I'm going to try to get it just the way I want it. But anyway, thank you for joining me. And I guess we can open this up together. There's a couple of glitches in the box. So first, I guess we'll discover if there's any major damage done to the item itself. But we'll get it opened up. And I'll get it put together the best I can. I'm extremely exhausted. I've had no sleep. But I can't put this off. I am so sick of that room looking the way it does. Anyway, real quick, let's get it out of the way. Please subscribe, like, don't like, share, comment, do whatever you need to do. I'd love to see you interact with me a little bit. If you know anybody else who might be interested in this channel, please let them know about me. I would appreciate it. Anyway, let's get started because I don't want this to take forever. So I will show you first of all. It's got this going on in the box, but I don't see any damage to the styrofoam itself. So maybe I'm going to get lucky. Got a little ding over here. Got a corner messed up. So let's figure that out first. I hope not. I've waited too daggone long for this to come in. So the plan is for me to try to get this put together. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. Take a shower, get my chicken started. I'm going to come up with a new dish tonight. I'm going to try like a spinach cheese dip over chicken and noodles. I thought that sounded pretty good. Chica, could you leave that alone, please, ma'am? Alright, here we go, y'all. Put this down so you can see the big reveal here. See what we've got going. Would you stop that? That is not yours. That is Mama's. So, I will show you guys what I got. So, this is the table. Can you see that at all? With the light. There we go. That's the little table that I bought to go behind my desk. So, yeah. You have to be careful with these lights. They won't let it shine or show through. So, let's see. Put you guys down. Lots of styrofoam. Oh. They're calling it a fabric dresser, but on the page I bought it off of, it was a entryway table. Got our bag of tools and screws, and gotta love all that. So, see where all this goes. There should be 3 of these. These are the drawers. I'm gonna guess that this is the front that the drawers will actually slide into. Is that too far down? How's that? Let's see, can we get into it? Yeah. Well, it's just not going to slide off. How's everybody's day going? I did not get any sleep. I had a run that I had to get up early, of course. My job has a lot of early get up and goes. So it's not unusual for me to get up from anywhere from, I'd say, 10 o'clock at night to 2 o'clock in the morning. Those are normal get up time for me. And with that being said, I usually have time when I get to where my unload spot is before I have to unload, or after I unload, to get somewhere else and go to sleep. But that didn't happen today. So like I said, I'm guessing this is probably the piece that holds the drawers in. So let's set this to the side. It looks all in order and not scratched up. Okay. Two of these pulls seriously cannot handle the mess in that room. Another drawer. So tired or not, dadgummit, I'm getting this done. But as soon as I get this put together, I am taking my funky self and getting in the shower. Alright, this is going to be the ends of it. These are the very ends. This would be the top. So, it's cute, and it's all metal. The drawers are fabric, like the little foldable bins. So here's the other end. So far so good, guys. It doesn't look like anything is destroyed. I was worried about that too, because usually when it takes something so long to get here, it's been from this truck, the last drawer, to that truck, and not really taking good care of. So, I really don't want this all over the floor. Seems like a vacuum just pushes it around. Doesn't really pick it up. Okay, now this is the bottom shelf. So just a wire bottom shelf. This will be great for holding Temu packages until I get to them, so they're not just strewn all over my floor. And last but not least, I think, should be, alright, here's where it comes in. Any scratches, dents, or dings? Oh, we got a little scratch. Got a little boo-boo right here. Maybe that can be the back. Yeah, everything looks, all the holes are the same, so that can probably be the back. But you know what? With everything this table has probably been through on its way here, from goodness gracious knows where, I'm going to take that as not too bad. And I paid $37 for this. So, give me just a second. I am going to get everything laid out and put in better order and get the trash out of the way so we can start putting this together. I will be right back, guys. Okay, I've taken a quick look at the instructions. So, I think I got it figured out, but that's never the case. I always end up having to take one piece or two pieces apart and flipping them around or something. So, I've got everything laid out. It says to start at the top with the top. So this is going to be the last piece, and these go on like this, and then these will go on like this. That's what I think I'm seeing. All the holes match up, so maybe that's right. Yes. Okay, let's get started. And the trusty little Allen wrench here. Who hates putting furniture together? When I first moved down here, I had so much of this furniture that went together like this. My hands cramped for a week. Alright. But I have learned, do not tighten everything up all the way tight when you're doing something like this. Tighten them up and then back off the screws a little bit. And I'm guessing these are just, there's no real front and back to this, because I'm trying to keep that nick at the very back. But yeah, if you wait to tighten everything up to the very end, it'll make things a lot easier on you. Versus having that one last screw that doesn't really want to go in. what to talk about when I'm doing something like this and I'm concentrating. And I know you guys just don't want to hear a bunch of silence, or maybe you do with all my babbling. I don't know. And just the sound of screws going into a board. Oh, maybe I tighten that just a little bit more. I don't want it to rip it out, so let me tighten that just a little more. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, this should go together pretty fast. As I am doing this, it is my last week that I work before I go on my 9-day vacation. So, I'm excited. I'm just going to tighten them down a little bit more just so everything stays in place, but not completely tight. We still need to put one on each end to connect it to this part of the frame. Okay. Start down here. Lift it up some. Ugh. Go ahead and see if we can get this in. Never fails. There it is. This is where it would be nice if you guys could talk back to me. Give me something to talk about. I'm just screwing screws in here. But I am really excited about my vacation because I am so excited to get those cabinets painted in my kitchen. Because I'm dealing with a lot of does everybody remember, if you're old enough to remember the 80s, you remember the wood that came out that was in every mobile home, every, house that got put together. It was cheaper than real wood, and it all had that same color, that same look. Well, that's what I'm trying to get rid of in this house. And I am just not in a financial spot where I can afford thousands of dollars to have somebody come in and do all new cabinets. Plus, they're in really good shape. So, I mean, why would I do that? And that would just be silly on my part. But I'm all about fixing something up with some paint. I've thought about putting some hardware on them, but I would really hate to start screwing some holes into something and then mess one of them up. With my OCD, it would stand out, and that would be the only thing I would ever be able to see when I walked into my kitchen. So I don't know that I'm going to do that. Okay, all of those are in. What's next? I think this piece is next. And that is the back. So, it'll go this way. Then it'll go this way. Yes. Alright, and then this goes here. See, this will be the part that when I turn it over and I get ready to actually put the drawers in it, this will be the part where I'm like, oh yeah, see, that was going to come out. I didn't do that right. But if that's the back, these are the back, and then they sit here. So I think that's right. All we can do is wait and see. Okay. Not too bad. Uh-oh. That hole doesn't go all the way through. Looky there. Well, that could be a big problem. Do you see that? Okay, hold on just a second, guys. I don't know if you can see that from there, but this isn't punched all the way through. So I'm going to have to turn this on the side and see if I can get that punched all the way through. So give me just a moment. I know you don't want to hear me hammering and beating on stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just took my hammer and then one of the screws that actually go through it, and I laid it on its side, and I just kind of hit it a couple times. I didn't even have to use a lot of force, and it pushed that one little piece. You could see where the machine actually, it was scored, but it just wasn't all the way through. So no big deal, it came right out. I've got a screw on this side and a screw on this corner just to hold it a little bit level for me while I get the other two in. No major problem. This is going together really, really fast. I've said that, what, 3 times now? I'm a little shocked though, because normally things take a little bit longer. No matter how simple they look. Okay, let's tighten these up just a little bit. We still have one more piece. We have that bottom little wire shelf that we want to put in before we tighten them up all the way. Gives you that extra little wiggle room. So again, I've learned that the hard way. And I'm really hoping I have this in here so that I don't have to take it apart, because the drawers are facing the back. And I want that little nicked up corner to stay up against the wall. Okay. So next we're going to have the shelf. So again, I'm going to put one on each corner. Get it in there. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing, huh? Okay. Probably good, because I'm probably making weird faces at this point. Alright, we're putting the shelf up top now. Need to come up a little bit more? Hold on, let me get this camera situated so you guys can see. Okay, there we go. I'm having to double check. I don't want to do like I did with the video with Bree and record a whole video and be like, yeah, that's going to be good. It turned out good. And go to hit the pause button and it's not there, and realize that I wasn't even recording at all. Oh no. Ah! It's hard to hold this stuff sometimes. Probably just because I'm tired. I don't mean to be complaining. But I can tend to get like a 2-year-old needing a nap. Feels like I'm cross-threading those. Okay, there it goes. Let's try this side. Oh, and it's hot in here. Ah! Alright, let's get this end done. And then I can tighten them all up. kind of sweating, y'all. I probably should have put a t-shirt on, huh? I'm not standing outside in 40-degree weather. Got it nice and cozy in the house. Okay, all the pieces are put together, so now I'm gonna tighten everything. And I don't know why, when I had all that furniture I was putting together that had all these Allen wrench little thingies, screws with the Allen wrench heads, and one of the things that I got, it came with this really cool ratchet style, like a screwdriver, ratchet screwdriver kind of thing, that was an Allen wrench end on it. And most of the time, these are all kind of the same size, so it has fit a lot of stuff. I don't know why I didn't think to get that. It makes it a lot easier when dealing with this stuff. Look at that here. Oh. Oh, wrong way. It's righty-tighty. All right. Oh, I'm so glad to have this. I don't know what it's going to look like when I get in there. I just saw it and I thought, you know, yeah, that'll work. I hope it's tall enough. I just had so much going on back there. All right, get this end. Yeah, guys, if you're looking for a little table that's easy to put together and this is kind of your style, this is definitely how long we've been doing this. What? About 30 minutes I've been working on it. I'm going to cut the video off for just a little short spot. So probably about 25 minutes it's taken me to get this far. So not bad at all. I am just going back through and I'm screwing or tightening each of the little screws that we've put in here. So you're not missing nothing. You've already seen me put them in. Now I'm just tightening them up. The big reveal will be when I turn it over. Do I have the drawers going in the right way? Oh. I don't sit in the floor like I did when I was young. I mean, I still sit the same way, but getting up and moving around is a little different. It's like the smartest thing to do is sit close to a table or a chair, just in case. You need that extra little help. I really was afraid that, because I have had pieces of furniture before that has been lost in, I don't know where, this stayed in the town, or that's what my tracker thingy kept saying. It was in the town next to me, on its way, for like 6 days. It was in the same town, but on its way. And I've had furniture happen like that before. And when it got to me, it was in horrible condition. I got a dining room table from Amazon, and that happened. I don't have that table anymore. It was too big for this house. But, oops. And when I got it out of the box and I started to put it together, I had to just hang it up and forget about it for that day, because I ended up having to go to the hardware store and get brackets and all this different stuff, because it was so bad, y'all. It was like split in the middle, like the top of the table and then the board that would come underneath it for support. That was like completely split in half. I had to put that back together, and I'm not one that's good about returns. I mean, especially when you're in a car, you don't have room for a 6-foot table to get into your car, then try to get it back to UPS or wherever it came from. I just don't have time for that stuff. And if I want to be completely honest, nor do I have the patience. So it was just easier for me to go to the hardware store. I was able to fix everything from up underneath it, so you couldn't tell unless you were looking at the underside of the table. And then I was originally using that table in my office as my desk before, you know, I started redoing things for this house. And I had ordered my desk that I got from Temu. Oh, I was like, I was so convinced that I had that on wrong. Okay, I gotta stand and flip this over. But the table that I did have, one of the guys that I work with, another one of the drivers, his nephew had their house burn. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be plenty tall. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So he had a nephew that their house burned down and they were needing everything. So I just like, I have this table. Do you know anybody who needs it? And no, I can't think of anybody. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, just sell it. I'm like, no, I'd rather give it to somebody if they could use it. And sure enough, his nephew's house ended up burning down. So I sent it with him and they were extremely happy to get it. Brackets up underneath it or not, so it all worked out good. Okay, we have these for the bottom, but I'm not going to put these on until I get it in the office so that I can put a level on it and make sure that as I'm putting them on, I'm keeping the table level. So next we have the little knobs that go on the drawers. So I'll get those opened up. I don't have scissors. Oh, I have a knife. Get those opened up and the drawers opened up and get that put together. Get the drawers slid in and we should be done. Other than the feet, and I'll do that in a minute. They're not plastic, but these are the knobs. I'm really surprised that they're not plastic. Yeah, I don't think it was bad for $37. I think it was a pretty good deal. I think it's going to do exactly what I want it to do. Especially having this shelf on it, because if you do the Temu thing, you already know you can order place one order and it comes in 3 different shipments, or you can place an order 1 week, it takes so long, and then you place an order another 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden they're coming in at the same time. And so having this down here is going to be such a help, because it is normally sitting in this corner on top of this chair and over by the this should help me keep things a little more organized. I hope. That'll probably depend a lot on how much I order, huh? Okay. Looky there. We just had to skim over those directions, kind of get it in the noggin. Look at what we had. We didn't even have to use the directions. That's how easy this is. Alright, so here are the little drawers. Just the little foldable. They're kind of a really light khaki color. So we'll get that put in there so we can hold it open. It's it's not real flimsy either. It's better than the little bins you get. So let's go ahead and get all of these opened up and the bottom put in there. And it also came with a little screwdriver just for this job right here. I think I'm going to be happy with it. And I think I put it together right. So this is a big, big achievement for me. I have put something together and it does not look like I'm going to have to take one piece of it apart and redo it. And the drawers are the cloth here, but on the front is white. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's like that faux leather pleather, if you will. I don't know. Is it faux leather or is it pleather? What's the difference? Are they the same? But that's what the front is. So this is really actually cute, guys. One more drawer. These will come in handy too. Keep some of that odd and end stuff out of the way. Okay, let's get started. Just put a screw through. Start it this way. Get them all done like that. Sometimes these long fingernails, oh, look at that hair. That's why I hate looking into my monitor on my screen here, because you notice every little thing that's wrong. And I feel like I'm really, really bright under this light. I brought out my extra little light and then I started looking and was like, I don't think I need it. So, okay, I'm just hand tightening those for right now. Now, where'd I put the little screwdriver? Okay, now, well, it's a little Phillips head. Now we'll go back in and tighten them up. Okay. Those are cute, guys. Look. That's cute. I like that. All right, here we go. Let me turn this around. See if I got it done in the first shot here. And I think I did. I'm not gonna have to take anything apart. Excuse me a minute. All right, and that is it. That look crooked? What's going on there? Anyway. Oh, hold on to your britches. So, not bad, huh? That's a really cute table. I am happy. So, okay. 33 minutes into this sucker. Where's my mouse? Okay. Guys, I gotta go take a shower. I gotta get into some PJs. I gotta take a shower, get into some PJs, get this put in there, and start getting things together. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, there we have it, guys. There is my table. It fits perfect. It does exactly what I would like for it to do. I've got it cleaned up. It looks a little more grown up in here now. Show you this side. And it's gonna be handy for, I'm glad I got it. It was worth the $37. Am I going to say it was worth the wait? Probably not. I'm glad it made it. I'm glad it wasn't damaged more than that one spot. With it up against the wall, you can't even see it. So, anyway, I thought I would go ahead and put this at the very end of the video. I love you guys. I've got to get into the shower and get into some PJs. I've had it. I'm done with today. So, anyway, I love you guys. God bless. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Whatever. Let's just get with it, guys. I love you. And until the next one, bye.